Okay, everyone, breaking news. Home Alone actor Donald J. Trump has officially left the White House, and Parks and Recreation actor Joe Biden has been sworn in to take over. Yep, that's right, it's January 20th, 2021, Inauguration Day. And right now, Joe Biden is being sworn in as the 46th President of the United States of America, and Kamala Harris is being sworn in as, I believe, the 49th Vice President. Now, political views aside, for this portion of the video, this is a very historical day, probably one of the most historical inauguration days in American history. So this is the first time in, I think, a few decades that a first-term president has failed to win a second term. Like, Obama won 2 terms, Bush won 2 terms, Clinton won 2 terms. So Trump was the first president in a good while to lose re-election. And not only that, but Kamala Harris is making history as being not only the first female, but also the first black and Asian American vice president. And whether you like Kamala or not, you have to admit that achievement is pretty remarkable. So far from what I've seen, at least on the internet, there doesn't appear to be any form of riot or another insurrection, which is good. It's good that the transfer of power and bringing in a new administration isn't being blocked by any outside opposing force. So I know a lot of people are Trump supporters and want to know where he'll be and what he'll be doing now and that he's not president anymore. Well, Melania and Trump flew to their home in Florida, I think earlier today, aka God's waiting room. There's been reports that Trump is going to establish a new political party called the Patriot Party, which will attempt to split from the Republican Party. And I don't know if you guys know this, but there are dozens of political parties in the United States. But realistically, all of those parties never have a fair shot of making it to the big leagues because the political system in America is just dominated by Republicans and Democrats. I would love in the future for more political parties to actually have a fighting chance, but my theory on the Patriot Party is that if Trump starts this actual political party, a large portion of Republicans will probably convert, and that may give Trump a fighting chance, which take that as you want, but splitting up the Republican Party will probably just give Democrats the upper hand. Whether that's a good thing or not, that's just my theory on the situation. Honestly, though, 100%, if I'm keeping it above 100, I think Republicans will be fine, though. Again, third parties don't really stand a chance in the big leagues. Even though Trump does have a giant following, most of his followers are tame and will probably just keep supporting Republicans as a whole and won't move to this new political party. There's some rumors and speculation of Trump also starting his own social media platform to combat big tech, which that would be really interesting to see develop. There's also other rumors that Trump will be hit with a ton of lawsuits. The impeachment process is also still going on. And I think if you're worried about Trump being bored, trust me, he'll be busy for a while. Now again, all political views aside, we as Americans, whether you're Republican or a Democrat, people like me who stay in the middle, can we just unite together and just hope that this new administration brings us all fortune and luck for the next 4 years? Like, I've been alive for a good while now. I'm not old, I'm not a boomer, but I'm pretty, I've been here for a while. I've been here for a hot minute. And I've never seen America so divided up until the Capitol riots. Like, I knew that there were problems over the past 4 years, probably longer than that, but the Capitol riots really opened my eyes. And it showed me that not only is the hard left full of scary people, but it opened my eyes a bit more and actually showed me that the hard right is absolutely insane too. So people with a rational brain, can we please come together, work together, respect each other's opinions, have civil debates, call out the crap when we see it, and try to make this country a little bit more united? Because you can't spell the United States without united. Am I right, boys? Up top. God, I'm bad at jokes. Now, for my opinion. And yeah, I'm going to hit you with my gluck opinion now. Here's my opinion. Cool. Like, awesome. Like, we got a new president. The table is resetting. Let's see what happens. Trump was my president for 4 years. I didn't like most of the stuff he said and done in the past 4 years. I thought he was very controversial. He put a lot of my LGBT friends at risk. He was threatening to defund Planned Parenthood in his second term. We were risking a war with Iran because Donnie wanted to flex his muscles in the Middle East, and tensions between us and China were boosting. But you gotta give the man credit. He was the first outsider non-politician to win office. He was entering a game he never played before, but he wanted to try and, I guess, make America great again, as he liked to put it. But did he achieve that goal? Honestly, no. In fact, I think he made everyone even more divided, and he's making people question a lot of life staples like the election process. But Trump did achieve a lot of stuff. He pushed for stimulus checks. He tried to get rid of corruption, which honestly, that didn't really work out too well. But he gave people jobs. He wanted to protect Americans and their jobs. He stood up to China and the crap they were doing, and he pushed for the COVID vaccine, which, although Trump denied COVID in the past, without him getting Operation Warp Speed's ass in gear, my mother probably wouldn't have the first dose of the vaccine right now. And yeah, my mom actually got the first of 2 shots of the vaccine, which is awesome. And by the way, she's not being controlled by Bill Gates. So people out there who keep denying the vaccine, if my mother's alive right now and is not a robot or anything, I think you're fine. Go get the vaccine, you dummy heads. So to Donald J. Trump, thanks for what you did, but I think I'm ready to see what Biden and his team can do for the rest of us for the next 4 years. And I think all of you watching this video should keep that same vibe and just wish nothing but the best for the new administration. Again, political party bias aside, let's just hope that these next 4 years are awesome. Let's hope that Biden and Harris do a great job at giving the people what they want and keeping their promises. Let's hope that there aren't any problems. And if there are problems, then we will peacefully protest and voice our concerns. Let's try and be good people. Let's stop breaking into federal buildings. Let's stop burning down small businesses. Let's stop the radicals in our country and come together, because now more than ever do we need to unite as Americans. But that's my TED Talk. Please leave a like, please. I'll have another video coming out later tonight, so stay tuned for that. Subscribe to my channel, click the bell icon, follow me on Snap, Insta, Twitter, Twitch, and join my Discord server. Links in the description below. Have a great day, and remember that God is dead.